Yo. What's poppin', y'all? Just a quick little tap in, real quick. Nothing too crazy. What's poppin'? How everybody feeling? Everybody good? Everybody copacetic? Just tapping in real quick, you know. What's poppin', Blick? How you feeling, bro? What's up, Tay? Everything been copacetic. But look, though, I'm not going to be in here too long. I know I didn't announce nothing. Yeah, I'm in the bed. I'm chilling. I'm big bullying. You know, feet up and all that good stuff. But look, that's besides the point. I'm not going to be in here too long. I just wanted to tap in with y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like it's a message real quick that I just wanna. What's popping? I just wanna deliver real quick. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just me voicing how I'm feeling and what I'm growing through, and I just feel like it could help and assist another individual, right? And so I know, I think a few community gatherings ago, I spoke about, me going into the unknown, right? And then that's when we spoke about fear. You know what I'm saying? We spoke about being afraid. You could be afraid, but you can be brave. And so, first off, what is the unknown? What is the unknown, right? What is the unknown, right? And so the unknown on a physical 3D level is not necessarily knowing what's next, right? And again, I'm not saying this is what's going on, but you know what I'm saying? These are just my thoughts and some things that I've been pondering on and I've just been, contemplating about. But the unknown is pretty much not really knowing what's next, right? And on a quantum level, the unknown is also the field of all possibilities, right? It is similar to also understanding that the unknown is the field of pure potentiality, right? And pure potentiality is pretty much the subatomic field where all things exist, but it exists on a level where it's not lacking energy, nor is there any energy present, right? And so, yeah, you can call it the now, right? You can call it the present moment, but it's not. It's a little bit more complex than just being in the present moment. It's just understanding that it has no energy, right? But it's not lacking energy, right? It just is. It's just stagnant, right? But also understanding that it is all things as well. It's not stagnant. It's stagnant, but it's constant, right? And you can say that the unknown, the field of all possibilities, is the same field where all things exist, right? it's the limitless, right? There's no limits to the unknown. So I will say that the unknown is very uncomfortable, right? It's very uncomfortable, and I will say that it's only a few individuals that are willing to step into the unknown, right? It's only a few individuals that are willing to set an intention and become God, right? And what I mean God is, I'm talking about generator, operator, and destroyer, right? Stepping into the unknown and destroying a current reality to create a new reality. Because one thing that I've realized is that, a lot of times, right, is that we get caught up, or we get in the motions of wanting or trying to manifest a new reality, while at the same time being attached to the reality that is current, that you're living in currently. And so in a way, it's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's like Maya. I remember the Queen Maya, she posted something today about mixed signals. And, that's just popping up as well. Like, you giving the universe mixed signals. You know what I mean? But stepping into the unknown it's only so many people, only a few people that are willing to become the God of their reality, to destroy their current reality and step into the unknown, surrender yourself to the unknown, but your intentions are set, right? That's the key, right? Your intentions are set. Where you want to be is set. However, you're not attached. You're not consumed with the outcome. You are allowing yourself to step into the unknown. You're allowing yourself to, not even you're allowing yourself, but you're allowing the universe to orchestrate a dance for you. And I always say that although you can be afraid, you can be brave. Right? Although you are afraid, you can be brave. And so, stepping into the unknown, stepping into the unsure, right? When people ask you, well, what you gonna do about this, or how you gonna do this shit? I don't know, right? I don't know. I've set my intentions and I've released my intentions, and I have this idea of how to go about it. I am being guided on how to go about the new journey or the new manifestation that I am getting into to manifest. I have this idea, and it is a burning, not only is it an idea, but it's a burning, intense sensation that is so loud in my ear, telling me that this is what you need to do to create the new reality that you want to create. And so just being in that space is very interesting. Right? See what y'all talking about. If you got questions, put the questions in the question box. I'm not going to be in here too long, y'all. But yeah, so I got this idea, right, of how to go about it. You know what I mean? And the idea, if you put ego aside, if you put pride aside, if you put fear aside, the idea, thinking about the idea, imagining the process of the idea to get into the reality and to bring forth and shift myself into the reality that I want to experience, it feels so right. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful that I have the courage to put away my pride, my ego, and to become immune to fear and blind to the possibility of failure, that I have the courage enough to step into the unknown. Again, my intentions are set, but I'm allowing the universe, God, to guide my steps, my higher self, to guide my steps into the reality that I want to experience. And I always say, even in my song, if you wasn't really ready, the idea wouldn't come. And, I live by that. You know what I'm saying? I live by that mantra. Because again, when it comes to ego, when it comes to pride, when it comes to fear, we get these dope ideas, we get these amazing ideas, but then the human flesh, the thinking, right? Not the mind, but the brain gets in the way, because now we start thinking about, oh, well, how I'm going to do this or how I'm going to do that. Well, what about this? Well, what about this? Or how I'm going to do that? Yo, the how is the most least important, right? And that's something that I'm realizing. I'm coming to an awareness that the how I'm going to do it, it's the least of my worries. And again, I'm just voicing this for whomever that may need this. The how is not necessary. It's not necessary to worry about. Because once you start trying to figure out the how, that is what becomes the known. And again, we're speaking about stepping into the unknown. Again, we're talking about stepping into the unknown. So stepping into the unknown is also detaching from the how, right? The why could be, prevalent. Right? Why? Like, why am I doing this? Or why should I do this? Right? But the how, it should be the least important. And the reason why I say the how should be least important is because the moment you act on the idea that God gave you, that the universe gave you, that your higher self gave you, that your ancestors gave you, whatever you subscribe to, the moment you start acting on the idea and you start meeting the idea halfway, that is when realities and dimensions begin to shift to align you and to guide you on the path to not only acquiesce to the idea, but for the idea to actually manifest in your reality. So it's not always about the why. That's the least important. I mean, not the why, forgive me, the how. It's not always the least important thing is the how. Because again, once you start acting upon and meeting God's idea halfway, that is when you're going to be guided on your journey. That is when things, in a sense, miracles happen, right? Stepping into the unknown. Stepping into the unknown. Not worrying about how I'm going to accomplish this. Just step into the unknown. Meet God's idea halfway. This is where the I do not walk by sight, but I walk by faith come from. See, a lot of these scriptures in the Bible, bro, this should be facts. But you just got to understand it. You got to understand it on a parable level, because you got to understand that the entire Bible was written in parables. Jesus said it himself that I speak in parables because even when I speak, my people will not hear. So the whole walk by faith and not by sight is stepping into the unknown, stepping into the unifield, the subatomic field, the field of pure potentiality. pure potentiality where all things exist. But the key is that the moment you set your intentions, that pure potentiality field where it's I believe they call it the zero field or something like that, where, like I said in the beginning, it doesn't have any energy, nor is it lacking energy. It just is, right? But the moment you set your intentions and it ripples across the universe, and then you begin to act upon it, you begin to meet God's idea halfway. Faith without works is dead. So what is this stepping into the unknown? It could be anything, right? Stepping into the unknown could be anything, right? Stepping into the unknown could be giving up your apartment. You feel me? Stepping into the unknown could be quitting a job. Stepping into the unknown could be starting the business. And it's not even necessarily trying to start the business. It's all about, even on a minuscule, because a lot of people don't even think about grabbing a journal. If you have a business you want to start, right? Let's just say you got a business you want to start, right? And you grab a journal and you start studying. Right? You start studying about the field of entrepreneurship that you want to get into, and you start studying what everybody else in that field, what the top brands are doing, and you take that game plan and that blueprint and you add it to your own blueprint and you twist it for the betterment of yourself. Sometimes that's all it takes is for you to sit down and study. And the moment you study, again, faith without works is dead. The moment you study, right, and you step into the unknown and you meet your God's idea halfway, then you're going to start, you may be out for lunch and you're going to end up running into somebody that is in the same field that you're in, that's looking for work, that's looking and has the same drive, the same focus, the same pursuit that you have. That's the power of stepping into the unknown. You don't know what the unknown is. It's just about stepping into it. Faith without works is dead. And again, I walk by faith, not by sight. I know that life happens for me and not to me. I am the universe. The universe is me. The universe will never work against itself. If you wasn't really ready, the idea wouldn't come. I expect things to work out for me, and so they do. Me being able to step into the unknown is me stepping into the darkness. Me being able to step into the unknown is me being able to step into darkness. Before God said, let there be light, what was present? Before the breathless was ever to take a breath from his own breath, what was there? It was nothing but darkness. Me being able to step into the darkness is me being able to step into the most powerful force there ever is in this universe. Every Marvel movie, every spiritual movie, when it talks about manipulating energy and dark and magic and all, it always speaks about dark magic. It always speaks about the darkness. It always speaks about that the most powerful energy, which is darkness. They say light travels. Scientists say that there is nothing that travels faster than the speed of light, and that's false. The reason why I say that is because before light was present, it was nothing but darkness. So if you understand that darkness is actually forever present, just like silence is forever present. If you sit down and meditate, you're able to listen to the silence behind the noise, meaning that silence is forever present. Think about the many times that you've dozed off, right? And you just dozed off and somebody talking in your ear and you do not hear them anymore. That's you tapping into the silence behind. So the darkness is forever present. And when it comes to stepping into the unknown, listen to what I'm saying. You're able to, when stepping into the unknown, you actually become part of source. Although you already are source, although you're already God, a creator, the moment you step into the unknown, you actually connect yourself even more on a spiritual and etheric level to God, to source. The reason why I say that is because, again, that is the unknown. You will literally become a God. You literally destroy in order to rebuild. You become the generator, operator, and destroyer. God. You become the God of your reality. Sometimes you got to destroy in order to rebuild. And it's not a lot of people that's willing to do that, because fear, ego, and pride gets in the way. The Bible says, the one of the ancient scriptures, even in the Holy Quran, before a fall of a great man, before the fall of a great man is his pride. Before the fall of a great man is his pride. We got 103 people in this community right now. I need 10 people to say the unknown. I need 10 people to turn to your neighbor right now, and I need y'all to repeat the unknown. Then after 10 people turn to your neighbor, I need 10 of y'all over there. I need y'all to turn to your neighbor. I need y'all to say the unknown. And I need the other 10 over here. I need y'all to turn to your neighbor and say the darkness. So I need 10 people to turn to their neighbor and say the unknown. And I need that 10 people over there. I need y'all to say the darkness. I know the unknown is you can be afraid, but you can be brave. You can be afraid, but you can be brave. So I don't know what, like I said, I'm not going to be here too long because I didn't schedule this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just feeling certain emotions. You know what I mean? Again, that's one thing about balance. That's one thing about duality. That's one thing about knowing that I'm a spiritual being, but also having this human experience, that I'm able to feel certain emotions. I allow myself to feel these emotions because that is what makes me perfect. What makes me perfect is allowing myself to be what they call flawed. What allows me to be perfect is me allowing myself to feel certain emotions, because those emotions is what's going to propel me to a more blissful state. So whomever needed to hear this, I pray that y'all understand, and understand what was spoken. I ain't gonna be here too long. Step into the unknown. I expect things to work out for me, and so they do. I need y'all to repeat after me. I expect things to work out for me, and so they do. I can't hear you. We gonna rewind. See, I need to hear you. I don't want to hear you. I need to hear you. So we gonna redo this again. I just need you. Y'all ain't gotta type nothing, right? Y'all ain't gotta turn to your neighbor. Y'all ain't gotta do none of that. I just need y'all to repeat after me. I expect things to work out for me, and so they do. I am the universe, and the universe is me. And the universe will never work against itself. I am divinely protected. I am divinely guided. There is nothing more amazing, and there is nothing more powerful than me. That which I wanted to become, I became. So therefore I am. That which I desire desires me. That which I desire, I deserve. That which I desire, I already have. What's for me will not miss me. What's truly mine's will not leave. I release all the things that I cannot control to make room for the things that I can control. As I think it, as I speak it, as I write it, so it shall be, and so it is. There is nothing more powerful than me. Ashe, Asheo, Amen, Amun, Aum, and all of the above that you shall subscribe to. Step into the unknown. When you step into the unknown, you open yourself up to limitless and infinite amount of possibilities. You set your intentions, let the intentions ripple across the universe. And you step into the unknown with the belief, fuck that, not the belief, but with the knowingness that all things are going to work out for you. Every need is already provided. There are no such thing as a problem because every problem has a solution. So if the problem and the solution, if the solution is always present, then that problem isn't necessarily a problem. It is just an equation for you to figure out. It's a divine mathematical equation for you to figure out what the answer is, because the solution is already there. Step into the unknown. I'm stepping into the unknown. So I'm growing through certain emotions. I'm growing through certain thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting consumed by them, but these affirmations I tell myself daily. These affirmations and these confirmations I continually tell myself daily as I am stepping into the unknown, with me being into the unknown. And then with you meeting your thoughts or the God ideas that come up and that become present, you have to understand that giving your all, that's all you may need. Give your all because that's all you might need. Step into the unknown. Step into the unknown. I pray those affirmations and those confirmations uplifted at least one soul and one spirit in this community gathering. Because again, me stepping into the unknown, with me being into these unknowns, I repeat these affirmations daily. And one thing about affirmations, the purpose of affirmations is to reprogram the subconscious mind. It's to reprogram the subconscious mind from the programming and the conditioning of society, or from a system that was created to keep you dormant and to destroy you, to keep you stagnant, to keep you in a fearful state. See, with staying in a fearful energy and the vibration, you get nothing done. So one thing about reprogramming the subconscious mind with these affirmations and these confirmations is that you go beyond space and time and you tap into your higher self and you release and disconnect and detach, dismantle and dismiss all programming, all conditionings that keep you in a fearful state, that keep you in a state of not being proactive of your own reality, of not being the God, the generator, operator, and the destroyer of your own reality, because you have the power to generate, which is create, to operate, which means to control, and to destroy, meaning to release all things in your reality. See, they don't want you to know that. Even in the ancient scripts, it speaks about how a wise woman builds her house with her hands, but a fool tear no a wise woman. I think a wise woman build her house with her words, but a foolish woman tear her house down with her own hands. It goes something like that. But, I'm not just pinpointing women. I'm just speaking in general. Men as well. I'm just generally speaking, us as men and women. We have the power to create and to build up our reality. And we also have the power to destroy our reality. Now, you can be intentional with destroying your reality, because in my reality, in a sense, I am destroying my reality to create a new reality. Again, when it comes to manifesting things and manifesting a new reality, yeah, you can manifest a new reality, but still being attached to the old reality that you're trying to get out of, or that you're desiring to get out of. You're giving the universe mixed signals, right? You're telling the universe you want this, right? But you're sending out a energetic electrical signature to the universe, and communicating to the universe that you're staying attached to the reality that you say that you want to get out of. This goes back to destroying. Sometimes, and most times, majority of the times, if not all the times, you need to detach from the old reality by destroying the old reality. See, I wouldn't be the man that I am today if I stayed in the reality of me being in the streets, of me being in utilizing my warrior mentality to be self-destructive. Utilizing my warrior mentality to not only kill, but also destroy with no intentions. I wasn't just destroying myself, but I was destroying my community, which is nothing but a reflection of myself. So I had to release, and I had to first off reprogram the subconscious mind to understand that first off, this is not who I truly am at my core. That's first thing first. This is not why I was brought down here, to not only destroy my community, but also myself. I did not come down here for that. I had to reprogram my subconscious mind. And then once I reprogram my subconscious mind, my DNA begins to shift, unlock, and alter. And now I can start remembering who I am. And now I can start realigning myself with a new reality by destroying the current reality that I am in. See, that's the power of the mind. Right? Not the brain, but the mind. What they also call the Akashic records that you can tap into, and I can always go back to that reality, and I can revisit certain things that I've done, and I can literally rewrite the past and all of these things. But that's besides the point, right? That's besides the point. I don't want to get off topic. But in order to manifest a new reality, sometimes, majority of the time, if not all the times, you have to destroy the current reality that you're in by detaching yourself from that reality. By detaching yourself from the current reality that you're currently in, that you're trying to get out of, is stop giving it your attention. Because whatever you give your attention to, you give your energy to. Whatever you give your energy to, you give your life force to. So if you truly want to manifest a new reality, step into the unknown. For sure. I see you, Blick. Speak that shit, Blick. No topic is off topic. Oh, yeah, for sure. Ashe, my bad, y'all. Ashe, you right about that. Not off topic, boo. You right. You right. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. You know. Forgive me. But you got to destroy the old reality to step into the new reality. But see, you got to understand something. This goes back a few. Look, just give me 10 more minutes, y'all, and we're going to get up out of here because I told you I'm not going to be on here too long. Right? I'm not going to be in here too long. Like I said, I'm just growing through certain emotions, growing through certain thoughts and stepping into the unknown. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, of course, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be very transparent. I am afraid, but I'm brave. And so once you step into the energy of bravery, you know, fear is present, but you overcome it. You don't allow fear or the fact to be afraid. You don't allow it to consume you. You overcome it. I am immune to fear and I am blind to the possibility of failure. I am immune to fear and I am blind to the possibility of failure. Because we understand and understand the power of the 3, 6, and 9. I'm going to say that one more time. I am immune to fear and blind to the possibility of failure. So I am afraid, but I am brave. So step into the unknown. And one thing about stepping into the unknown, you got to understand that is that in between. See, you got point A, right? I'm going to explain this real quick and we're going to get up out of here, y'all. You got point A, right? Boom. And then the intention that you put out to ripple out into the universe, into the unifield, into the subatomic field, into the pure potentiality field, where all things exist, you put out that intention. That is point B. So you got point A, you got point B. The unknown is the in-between. Right? The unknown is the in-between. There's nothing more powerful than you. The unknown. I am immune to fear and I am blind to the possibility of failure. Ashe. I am afraid, but I am brave, taking these next steps to live by myself in my own apartment and to take on leading workshops. Ashe. Step into the unknown. What's up, mama? Facts. It's what you have to go through to get to point B. Exactly. You got point A, you got point B. And then you have the in-between. It's like that saying, right? It's like the saying that, you know, you got to go through darkness to get to the light. So stepping into that unknown, that pure potentiality where all things exist, that's the darkness. That's the darkness that you have to come out of to get to point B, which is the light. The unknown was the shift I was feeling, and now I'm able to explain it, embrace it, and grow through it. Ashe. I just lost my mom, dad, brother, niece, and nephew in the last 8 months. I am afraid, but I am brave. Fiercely brave. My heart go out to you, Queen. Stay brave. Stay in your power. Your family is still with you. The in-between is the nothingness, which is the space to create. Ashe. It's 4 a.m. in South Africa, and I just woke up to the universe, said, wake up, I'm talking. Hey, like I always say, when God calls, God appears. When God calls, God appears. But look, like I said, I'm not going to stay here too long. I just wanted to share that real quick. I pray that you know that I'm gonna save the live. So all the affirmations that I just gave out to y'all, you know, if y'all need to go back and write the affirmations out, to revisit it. I will post this live so y'all can go back and listen to the affirmations. I pray the affirmations and the confirmations encouraged, inspired, right? And to be inspired is to be in spirit. So I pray that I declare that the affirmations and the confirmations inspired and motivated somebody. You know what I'm saying? Again, I just want to tap in real quick. Tap in with the community. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for buying badges too. All the few people that bought a few badges. That's get the offerings. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we go to church and we give the preacher offerings. I appreciate the offerings. All major gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Major gratitude. I appreciate the offerings. I'm nothing but a reflection, Blick. I'm nothing but a reflection, man. When people look up to me, y'all ain't doing nothing but looking up to your higher self, because I ain't nothing but a reflection. So again, I appreciate y'all, everybody that bought badges, that sent out some, I left my wallet in the car. You funny. It's all good. Listen, for you being here is an offering. You got to understand, even with you being present in the community is an offering. Your energy, just being present with your energy is an offering. You know what I mean? So don't even trip. If you don't have anything to give, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of the preachers that's telling you got to give something, baby. Listen, you being here and giving your energy is an offering. Allowing yourself to be present and allowing yourself for your higher self to talk to you, to conversate with you, to exchange energy, Don't even trip. I give gratitude to each and every last one of y'all because, as I always say, without the community, there is no community. I come as I am. I am who I am. Who I am not, I would never be. Love me for me or do not love me at all. I am a great man, and I'm going to show you how great I am. I shall leave as I come, yet when I leave, I shall leave with more power. Peace.